Hello everybody, welcome to Plants vs. Zombies, a game that I've been waiting for a long time. First I gotta read the privacy, which I've read before. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna get stabbed if I, steal content. Oh, it feels so good to play this game again. Granted, first time I've ever played it on a console. Alright. Alright. Let's go. TOS agree. Sup, man? Oh, yeah. Very nostalgic. I want to see if they still have the achievement. We're going down to China. Ah, I missed this. This was like the first thing I did when I found out there was a underground part. Now, I've heard some controversy over the game using, like, AI up-styling or whatever. AI upscaling. But, there we go. Discover China? Excuse me, what? Excuse me? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Well, cool, that's something to check out. I think it was that they should use like real people for it. A lot of people are upset over AI. I personally don't care. Obviously, it doesn't affect the game. Oh, that nostalgic noise. Oh, this is gonna be fun. That was not in the original game, so that's something to look forward to. Obviously, I don't have plants, so I don't know. Yeah. If it's a little graphical update, I don't really care. As long as the new, characters weren't made by, Okay. I'd like to. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay, so it's a little bit different on this version. I loved Plants vs. Zombies 2. The only problem I had with it was that if you didn't know your exact login and everything like that, sometimes your game would be you'd lose all your progress. I had since the game had been out, progress, and had a bunch of rare plants and stuff, and then I deleted it one day on accident and lost all my progress, so it's been an on and off go back to it, replay it. I love 2. It was fun. I've loved every single game they've come out with. I'd never played the demo for 3 or whatever that little thing was, but here we go. Sunflower. If this follows to a T, I know pretty much every level. This is one of the games where I played hours upon hours on. Obviously, there's new content and stuff, so we'll see some of that. Obviously, the yard's already better, because there's a giant bush in our front yard for some reason. Okay, that's how you do it. There's a lot more microtransactions in it. Sorry, I didn't want to crack a can in you guys' ear. But yeah, there's a lot more microtransactions. I felt it was a nice success, but not everybody does. I thought it was nice. Okay, so menus L1, R1 to select which plant I need. Not as fast paced as say like I think Garden Warfare was fun. I've liked most of them. The only one that I didn't really play was Garden Warfare 2 that much, but that's because I came into the lifespan like late. The Neighborville thing, that one was cool. All right, let me see here. So we also have some customization, which I got for doing this. So, life half full, I got an achievement. Toggle on the crab head zombie skin for the first time. Pea shooter, retro zombie. Life half empty. Toggle on retro zombie skin for first time. All right, let's see. See what these new zombies look like. That's cute. Anytime I could toggle it on and off, that's cute. They even make, like, retro noises. Alright, so I won't keep that on the whole time. I will keep on the zombies, on the head crab. Might as well. I know, this game, I gotta say, no other game can scratch the itch that this one can. I love tower defense games, but none of them hit that specific urge that I have than this. Like, they all try, like, you know, bless them, you know, like balloon tower defense, stuff like that I love, but nothing beats a good old lawn defender. I was wanting to have Mr.Toxic join, however, she's a little tired from streaming and all that, so she may or may not join later. I'll have to see. I think she's a little busy right now, though. But so far, I'm liking the graphics and everything like that. It makes it feel more like what the DS version was, where the DS version had this grass and the weird bush that probably shouldn't be there. They have come again. All right, let me see here. Go to bed. Yeah. I'm surprised she's still awake after having to deal with his ass. Plus recapping him. There's a head crab one. Oh, he's for the pylon. Okay. So now we've seen it. So it's for the cone zombie. Which, actually... There we go. As much as I like it, I want to see the classic. I saw that, like, for the multiplayer mode, by the way, I saw that you get, like, a set amount of plants per each player, and each player can only, I think, choose those plants. So it's important who chooses what, but we'll see. Yeah, he sucks the life out of everybody, and I don't blame her. But she might play this with me over the weekend or whatever as we're getting into this, because I'm not going to finish this all in one night, I don't think. Walnut! Let's go. Now, pretty soon here, they should give me a trowel. Here's the full lawn. I love the little pretty little flowers they added to it. Now you could do this, you could play these levels in any way you want. For, like, my dad, whenever he'd play it on his own, he would wall off until he got enough sunflowers to just kind of start spam building things, which is a strategy. I personally like to just kind of get ready for anything. Build 2 rows of sunflowers so I never run out. And it's always important to look over here, too. See where they're coming at next. Which is I will say, a lot nicer of a mechanic, because in the old one, you just kind of had to wait until they were on screen. This one at least gives you a hint whenever... There we go. Oh, yeah, mine is more standard, but... Like, my dad, whenever he'd talk to me about playing the game or whatever, he would do, like, 3 rows of sunflowers and then everything else. He would have, like, he would upgrade everything pretty much immediately if he had, like, better things. Which was kind of like... I could tell he played too much Endless, because that's kind of the strat you want to do in Endless. Let's get a walnut out here. Put him right there. Sunflowers will always be OP, and still my favorite, one of my favorite sun producers. I don't know if they updated the mushroom in this version, but in Plants vs. Zombies 2, they're a lot better. So I'm gonna have to remember that all my time playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 means squat. Walnut takes forever to recharge. It seems to take way less time now than it used to, so I think they cut that down, because it used to take almost a damn minute. Come on. I knew I had enough. I think it's one final push and then we're good. But this is pretty much the standard strategy right here. But, let me see. I might just... a fun little thing here. Cherry bomb. It's gonna hurt me if I don't do that. There's the trowel. Or the shovel. Or spade, whatever you want to call it. You know, the pay-to-win thing, once they introduced the arena mode, it kind of went away for me, I will say. Ah, here's a fun mini-game for you. And my favorite character, Crazy Dave, but you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I've got a surprise for you. But first, you'll need to clear your lawn. Use your shovel and dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. Press and hold circle. Oh, there's a hold button. Okay. Ah, to confirm. That's a nice quality life change, because I remember back in the day accidentally just, like, getting rid of plants I didn't mean to. You'll learn that Crazy Dave does not actually say any words, except for, I think, taco. Other times, he's just babbling on, and we somehow understand him. Get a walnut. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Now bowl me a winner. This is what made me fall in love with this game too, is that, like, mini games, they didn't have to do this. Let's go bowling. So the object here is, see how it bounced from zombie to zombie? If you hit a zombie that's in front of one, it'll kind of like trail off to another one. Or at least try to. It'll bounce off into a random direction. If I say don't want to explode those yet. Because those red ones are going to be bombs. I think there's an achievement for beating this without any of them touching the red, so... Just to show that one off. Oh yeah. PvZ2 was started with love, and then EA acquired, like, more rights to it, so... Bam. If you are good enough, you can actually get some money from this. You get that. Triple. You're golden. I know who you were. Damn. Cheap tactic, but it works. Now here's my favorite tactic. Once the zombies show up. It's called a walnut. And that should do it. Potato mine. Explodes on contact. Takes a while to arm. I did like in PvZ2 all the alternate versions. Primal Peanut, Primal Mine is still the best one. Wonder what they changed. So, once you unlock that, that's another way you could kind of just wait to spend your hard-earned sun. Yeah, this was the bush was used on the DS version, which I thought was always nice. I don't think I played much of it. I think I played like maybe 20 minutes and that was it, because I didn't own the copy. Kind of just borrowed it from my friend for a minute. There we go, Spadow achievement. Blow up a zombie using a potato mine. Now, later game, you won't see me use these as much. But that's okay. I'll get my use out of them now. They're still good late game. I like that in this game, no matter what plant you have, it's typically pretty good throughout the entire game. Except for certain levels, which we'll get to, if you haven't already played this game before. I assume everybody has, but I'm autistic, and definitely would have played this. Doesn't mean everybody did. I make a joke, but... sometimes I feel I have a disgusting amount of knowledge about these games. Reappropriated. Ah, you stole it. Uh-huh. No need to lie. You see how it is. You wanted to play with Plants vs. Zombies. Trust me, that's how every kid was with a DS or any kind of game. Here's why it's important. I wasted that one, but... just to show you it off. So he's gonna jump over the walnuts, which... for now, we don't have any kind of ability to kind of fight, but... if I can get... I didn't mind, it didn't arm in time. That's fine. Might be the first zombie that actually breaches... oh, nope. You're not doing it. So it's a good thing to put the walnuts first, because if not, they'll just breach over anyway. Seems to be a lot of zombies behind that, so I'm just going to make sure. When in doubt, you can always use a cherry bomb. Cherry bombs are really nice for like harder levels, but Honestly, probably won't need them that much. Let's get him out of here. Do I have enough time? Look at all that sun. And I'm not using any of it. Go ahead and try, zombie. Ah, snow pea. Let's go. You didn't steal it. Uh-huh. Borrowed without a determinate return date. Snow pea slows zombies on hit. I remember there being something about it does a little bit more damage, but I never could find that out if it was true or not. I think it just does the same base damage. But try to. I hope it lets me choose my plants soon, because I gotta organize them the way I like them. I want to see if I can start with a snow pea. So wait for this guy to explode. Put that there. There we go. Fast recharge, which I always loved about it. High cost, however. That's the thing that brings it down. But one thing I did like about PvZ2 was as you upgraded any plant, sometimes their cost would go down. So like in the new one, the frozen pea shooter starts at 150 sun and goes down to like 100 or something like that, if I remember correctly. It goes down a few times in cost to like 75 or something like that, so they become cheaper, which was real nice for stuff like potato mine and stuff that costed money. They also make pylon zombies pretty easy to beat. Now that I've got the pea shooters, I'll just start farming for. Try to change things up. Let me know if the music's too loud. Because sometimes the music can be a little bit too much. The other great thing is that pole vaulter zombies are pretty much not a problem anymore as long as you have enough stuff stacked up. Once you have it all set up and ready, these waves will be no problem. Wait a little bit too. I probably won't even have a chance to. Bam. I'm very OCD when it comes to my lawn too, so if you see me like purposely put something at a weird place, it's probably because of that. Say I have enough room for another one. I don't know if everybody's as OCD as I am, but... Getting before the mine? Yeah, there we go. Obviously, as the game goes on, waves get longer and longer and longer, and harder and harder and harder. But as long as you manage everything, you won't have a single worry. You take your lawn takes care of you. But I want to know, is he playing this game or is he just skipping out on it? Is he being a asshole and just skipping out entirely? And pretty much I don't have to do anything now. My lawn should be automated at this point for the final push, but we'll see how it holds out. You know, I should have been a gardener. I keep a tidy yard. Hey, TryJ, what's going on? Welcome to Plants for Zombies. Boom. And wave should be done. Bye-bye. Piranha plants. Now, this is a plant that I probably should use more. I do not. I don't really care for Chomper that much. He's cool. Oh yeah, I'm reliving him. Currently. My glory days were right here. 2009, PC. Alright, this is where it actually lets me choose my stuff, so I'm a little... you know what? I'll show off Chomper. I feel bad. Nice! Glad you got to be able to exercise and everything. Hope you're doing better. I really hope you are. There we go. I like to keep the cheapest things to the left and more expensive to the right. I don't know why. My brain's just stupid. I love this little zombie frisbee up there on the roof. Maybe that's why they're coming by the house. They just want their frisbee back. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope you do get fully better soon. I guess I'll pop one out here. See what he catches. Now, the thing is with Chomper, or Piranha Plant, depending on what you want to call him, is once he takes bite of one zombie, he takes forever to get another zombie in his mouth. So, the best thing to do is plop down a walnut while you're waiting for him to eat something else. The other thing I need to remember is that Plants vs. Zombies 1 did 25 sun per sunflower, not 50 like they do in PvZ2. So they're a little bit easier in 2. I don't want to put down a Chomper there, so I will do that. The other thing is, too, I believe... put a walnut down. I think they can bite through it, so let's see. my theory is correct. Yep. They can bite things one space away, which is really good for when you don't want them too close to the combat. Wall everything off, wait a little bit. All 3 chompers have their meals. It's not going to be OCD fixable, but that's fine. Certainly try. Ah, damn. Bam. Repeater. Let's go. Now, once you get 3 Repeater, as much as his cost is, you kind of lose the need for Pea Shooter. I love Pea Shooter, don't get me wrong. But once you get Repeater, he's just that much better. So, now, the only downside is that Repeater does cost twice as normal, so... but that actually works out for my strategy. Which I might do bomb for this. Chomper's nice and all, but let's rock. Never played this game before. Feels like the old one. Yeah, this one, it's gonna feel a lot like it. Obviously, the old one, I personally prefer, but then again, I have nostalgia for fucking sitting in front of a computer in 2009, not worrying about half the shit that I worry about now, so... I think that should be enough time, charge-wise. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Your main focus is to get your lawn up in operation for sunflower production. The odd one out. Okay, here we go. Where's this one gonna be? This lane? Alright, that's fine. Shoots 2 peas at a time. Which, that's why it's double the cost, because double the damage, essentially. That's also why the double stack is probably the most efficient way to kill anything. Or how to, like, defend your lawn. You can never have enough sun production. PP, better than P. Exactly. And I'll actually use a stall there. Because I'm going to avoid that lane. Nope. Not dealing with you. Not ready for you yet. My ideal lineup is Snow Pea and Repeater. Snow Pea slows and Repeater just does a lot of high damage. You're gonna hear a lot of that munching, so I apologize. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Not paying attention to what card I'm on. That's okay. Only a little bit of time. Wait for that zombie to die, because I don't want to plant this and then lose a plant because of that. Oh yeah, once you know that your defense is in order, you don't have to worry about shit. Which I like. Stupid robot Nick. Nah, that's my dumbass. I did that 100%. I can never blame this game. But I know that's some bullshit he would say. I didn't mean to click that. The fucking game clicked that for me, bitch. Nah, dude, you just suck. Copium. If I misclick, it's okay. I haven't played this game in years. I know it can never be my fault, but it's the viewer's fault. They distracted me. Bam. Put that down, and pretty much once you get this lineup done, unless there's harder zombies like the bucket, it might take a lot longer for them to die, but if that's the case, just go ahead and pop on a second row of repeaters. Nothing survives that. It's not, I will say, this is a little bit weird. Obviously, it's the console version, so they had to do something different than the PC's like point and click mouse. So it's a little weird that I'm confined to the spaces. Optional challenge rooms. We should be getting to a boss here in a second, or a level change. So we will see, because it's 1-9. Next level should be the final level of this one. You know, this game really stretches the meaning of the word lawn. So hope you're ready for that. Hit a mine for good luck. Here we go. We are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. That was also a fun little bit where they progressively try to trick you more and more, but PvZ1, they just straight tell you. They're just like, hey, you know, we're gonna be out there. I love the little notes. It made this game a lot more charming. It was already charming. Ready, set, plant. Now here's a conveyor belt mission. I do not get to choose what I get. So I just gotta hope I get something good. This game can and has fucked me before over what I have gotten. So be prepared to not always get what you want. But I will make the best of it. I'll save that. I love the boss music too. Changing it up, making it feel more fast-paced. Don't need the cherry bombs. Okay, they're just gonna keep giving me cherry bombs. There we go. Because I don't want him to eat that immediately. Most of the time you won't be able to complete a full yard like this, so don't be mad or upset if you can't. Very rough to do so. Boom, set those down. Hearing a bunch of them shoot faster is way better. Hearing the pew, or the P is, I should say. They're gonna load me up on cherry bombs, which I don't need. Okay, one more frozen pea shooter. Come on, you know you can do it. There we go. Complete that line. Okay, save that. Act 1 strategy is the best strategy. There we go. Finish that line out. Basically, I could just let it go here. If I want to, I can go back and upgrade all the other stuff, but there's no real point. I've won. The conveyor belt will obviously stop spinning out things the second you don't pick anything else up, so... If I want more items, I can just go here, wait for the zombies to spawn in. Bam, kill them. Put those down. Basically, just sit here, wait. If you play this game right, you play it well, you will never lose. And you get to look at all your cute little plants. Many times during, my playing, I just go run and, get Hot Pockets or something, eat something up, wait for it, and know that the game was going to be done by the time I was back. Not every level is like this. The boss levels let you have a little bit more fun with it, because you don't have to worry about sun or anything like that. However, we're going to have to change up our strategy already. Now, with our mushrooms... We got a new plant, Puffshroom, shoots short-range spores at enemies. Guess what time it is? It's nighttime. Evening, Mr. Toxic. The zombies just won't let up, will they? You notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. Like for you, you got yourself a Puffshroom. Plant as many of those as you can, and you'll be A-O good. So, nighttime works a lot different. Although he said that I can get sun, I will not get as much. So this is where my strategy changes to less expensive routes of taking these down. You'll also notice that there's a new zombie over there. I wonder what he does. Pea shooter. That was your nickname, huh? So you will not get sun as much in the nighttime for obvious reasons. I don't know if this is classic rules or 2 rules where I can actually shoot past the thing. So nope, it is. They redid it, so you're actually able to shoot past those now. This is where the 2 kind of comes in a lot more handy. If you can get enough sun or spare enough sun to do it. Luckily, the Puffshroom costs 0. moderate recharge. Pretty fast, I'd say. Project Zomboid. I've been meaning to get into that game. It looks so much fun, but I feel like I'd get on a really long-lasting character and then I'd just fucking lose it to something. I've watched a bunch of stuff on Zomboid. I've played a bit. Not much, but a little bit of it. But haven't played like days or years worth of content. I think I did one run, got killed by a group of zombies in a city immediately, if I remember correctly. I just went and played Enter the Gungeon, which was my fucking, like, love at the time. Ah, yes, so this also introduces the coins. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I already know what he's going to do. So that is the newspaper zombie. As you break the newspaper, once it breaks, he becomes enraged and will eat through your stuff like butter. He will tear through it like paper. So, make sure your defenses are airtight, because he is going to eat them all. I'll go ahead and put down a shooter, but... Now, collecting money is pretty essential, so I always recommend doing it. I'll do that for the sake of that. The graves will also spawn zombies, so be careful of that. I've lost many runs to grave-spitting zombies. Okay, then don't. Have a horrible time. Here we go, Sun Shroom. Mentioned him earlier. He is going to be your nighttime friend. However, doesn't give you normal sun until later as he grows. So you get, like, small increments, which I believe there are 15 in this game. I've collected $320 in coins so far. Have I? When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. Alright, let's save some money up. Let's go. Cheap, cheap. You can do sunflowers if you really want to, but I recommend just staying with sun shrooms for a little while longer. Best friend, sunflower no longer best friend. Now friends with sun shroom. As you can see, 15 per charge. So they are a little bit weaker at start, but because of how cheap they are, you can just kind of bide your time with the zero cost puff shrooms. And actually, this was a good layout for them gravestones, so we won't have any problems here. That. Now in PvZ2, puff shrooms have this weird effect, and I think a lot of shrooms do, where they'll start ticking over time, and they'll all disappear if you don't use a plant food on them, which is weird. But in this game, you don't have to worry about any of that, since it's not a mechanic that was made yet. Now, another special thing is during the day, unless you have a specific other plant, mushrooms will not work in daytime. Didn't mean to do that. Luckily it didn't cost anything, so that's fine. Pretty soon we should see one of our backline mushrooms grow. Put that there in case. Yep, there we go. He's starting to grow. One by one, we should start seeing them grow. So 15 increments does kind of mess with me, but after a while you start not noticing it as much. Yep. Should pretty much be on set the controller down now. Maybe not. First wave never spawns any kind of graveyards, typically. We'll do that just because I want it to be done. I'm pretty much at controller set down, I think. Need one more walnut to be able to spawn in, and then I should be golden. Get rid of that guy. Should be let it ride. If I absolutely need it, I'll pop a cherry bomb, but I should be golden. But, yeah, I'm glad that, you know, so far it's looking good. I feel like the controls are nice. Obviously, as a game as old as this one is, you know, obviously people have played this game to death, and it made, you know, content over the years over it, and I'm glad that it's finally got a remaster. Or replanted, rather. I'm very curious about all the new content, that Dig to China thing. I didn't expect that, so that was really cool that they actually did something with it. So far, I don't see anything wrong with any of the zombies or any of the designs. I think they look nice. I did like the retro pea shooter, how it changed effects and everything like that. They didn't have to do that. I think this game is timeless, no matter what they do with it. If they change the graphics with AI or whatever, they look fine. And I was using a PC that was built in like the 1990s, and it was running a 2009 game. It didn't look that good. You know, so this is what my brain auto sets its graphics to. In my brain. Yeah, Tetris. If you look at back now, the game looks like fucking horse shit, but it was addictive to everybody that played during that time. I've never had 3K fucking sun just waiting. Let me see if I can actually hit 3K. I wonder if I get anything for it. Nope. Let it ride. I'll trust you. I didn't like that. Newspaper zombie was on the newly exposed area. Yeah. Games, when it boils down to it, if you can, like, say, like, there are certain games that are just boiled down to core mechanics. That's why Plants vs. Zombies is such a great game, is because down to its core mechanics, it works. It succeeds. You could throw whatever, skin you want on it, As a tower defense game, everything just works. Chess works. Tetris works. Because it doesn't aspire to be more than what it is. Like, obviously there's Garden Warfare and all that, but they don't, put you in first person in the first Plants vs. Zombies and have you, shooting peas out of a minigun, you know what I mean? They gradually worked towards that and made it work in their favor, but there are games that, like, there's so many examples, but I'm drawing a blank, that try so hard to be everything else than what it, could master. Like those stupid, like, mobile ads where it's like the puzzle one where it shows like the stupid person in the lava and the water and the gold or whatever, or the woman, or the ones where it makes you run down the hall and keep like picking the plus door or the minus door and stuff like that. It's like games like that, they try too hard to grab the attention. New Nintendo, yeah. I heard Legend ZA isn't bad, but it's not $99 good. I heard it's just a lot of reused textures and gaudy, like, mashups at times. I heard the combat and the Pokemon fighting and all that's pretty good, but other than that, enough rambling. Let me get my stuff. A new zombie down there, too. He's got a screen door. For this one, I want to bring our friend here, the Puff Shroom that we just acquired. And I'll use that for good luck. Wow. Just resting. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, there's a speed up. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. It's cool. There's a speed up option, too. That's nice. That's a quality of life change. I didn't even notice that. It didn't explain that. Which is fine. I just looked down and saw the press here. So I guess if you want to do it a little bit faster, if you don't want to wait. But obviously, if I'm not paying attention, we start losing. Here we go, first screen door zombie. Impervious to bullets as you break down the wall. However, Puff Shroom, this guy, has the ability. I think his name is Spore Shroom. Spore Shroom can shoot through any of those walls, unless they're like wood doors or whatever. I believe there's a zombie that it can't actually shoot through, but it does high damage whenever it can. Once I get a row of them, I'm pretty much good. They also, I believe, hit zombies through other zombies, so if that's how this one works in this one, I can't remember, I've played too much 2 now. It should be able to hit multiple zombies at a time. If not, still a high damage dealer. Something where I usually take my time and go back over and get rid of any plants that are like the 0 costs or anything like that. Just because they are a bit heavy hitters. Right there. Kind of clears out more and more zombies for you. Gravedigger. There we go. The proprietary BS Nintendo games can't... Yeah, that's the thing that I like. I think that Steam Deck was a good idea. It just didn't work entirely. I think the Steam Deck is a pretty good thing because you can play all kinds of games on there as long as you have the launchers and all that. But Nintendo, they're so greedy. They only want you to play Nintendo licensed games. And it's like, do I want another seed slot? Yeah, sure. Save up 5,000. Jesus, man. Man, it's trying to rob me. And then these are pretty essential, so highly recommend you get those. Now, the Gravedigger isn't necessarily that important, but they're pretty good. I don't see myself needing those very much. I'll take those two. Bring out some flowers. Now this will make your yard a lot prettier as well. You can prevent late game spawning. Now, what another mechanic that this kind of game does is if there's not enough on the screen, they'll just spawn more. But I'm gonna speed this up a little bit just because obviously I don't feel like I need to sit here and cut through every boring thing. Because of HOA, yeah, exactly. So here you go. So Gravedigger is really nice, however, it does take a while. Now obviously I'm sped up, so it doesn't feel as bad, but it will act as a walnut per se if you do it right, but I don't recommend using them because they're a waste of 75 tons at that point. But if you destroy the graves, you'll get money. That's the main point of this whole thing. That'd be Phil's whole point. There we go. Let me get that. Let me get that. He might eat through my defenses, which is fine. Bam. That's how you deal with that. If you can clear all the tombstones, it's a really good thing because the more plants you have on the yard, the less likely they can actually spawn there. Oh, didn't mean to spawn that there, but that's fine. Eat through those. Holy shit. Damn. They are hungry. Get that rid of that. I should be in the clear now. Random trailer for Futurama. Hit and run mod. Looks awesome. Nice. I was wondering when they do like a car thing. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. It'd be fun to play like a Futurama mode. Okay. Just wait for that, and they should be pretty much GG's. collect sun. Collect. Ah, I missed it. Ah, they don't spawn in more, so... Alright, here we go. Here's something interesting. Sorry, my brain is OCD. I need to fix this before I leave. Even though it doesn't matter. There's even a remastered version mod for Simpsons. Nice. I'm glad that that game's getting love. There we go. Every time you get, you save those lawnmowers, you get $50 technically. Keeps track of all the plants and zombies you encountered so far. I played a game called Whack-A-Zombie. It's just like hunting squirbows. You know those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that. Instead of squirbows, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, use a mallet. Instead of me, it's you. Here's another fun one. Now, back in the day, this did not have sun as much as it does. So you basically just go around smashing zombies. I believe the end goal here might actually be to clear out the entire lawn, but as you see, another grave showed up. Best defense is just to try to take care of the graves as they come by. When a tombstone is on a grave, if you got to it fast enough, they cannot spawn. It does not stop the spawning of a zombie if it's already in process, but it will halt one in the future. Get carpal tunnel from doing this. Ah, here we go. The Hypno Shroom makes a zombie fight for you. Now, this one is a great plant because you can kind of keep these zombies on your side. But I wanted to show off this. That's a new button. I don't know what this means. Almanac to Archive. Ah. So this is going throughout the years, showing like how it was made, how they worked on it, proving the design. Look at those cute little plants. That sunflower is cursed. That one in the like third row. Ugh, that's creepy. Hey, they had the lily down already. Frozen zombies. They just used fucking stock image of an iceberg. The artwork that was done for it. Ugh, the clown house. That's creepy. Enemies we haven't fought yet. Aw, cute little designs of a few of the plants. See, they went for more of a... They tried for more of a, like a... realistic design, almost. Yeah, the artwork is always fun. Like, look how bulbous Pea Shooter's head is. There's like little stains and stuff. The artwork for the box sets and stuff like that. Some of the final design, some of the finalizing of the designs. The imp. Aw, look at the retro. Their original idea and then their worked down version. I think I like both of them. They're both pretty nice. Headcrab zombie. I love how beloved this game has really become. Like, look at these. Look how adorable. I think that's a pickle up there. To think of the game we almost got if these were the final product, but they're all pretty cute. The original idea of the lawn. Ah, concept art and like ideas for the other ones. I don't know how much more I want to get. Okay, there we go. Crazy Dave and a zombie in my house, apparently. But that's cool. I did not expect that. What I wanted to show off was... It kind of tells you what each one does. 2, it'll tell you like how much it costs, you know, what it does. They also have some cute little things that they say. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea Shooter says, hard work, commitment, and healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high-fiber carbon dioxide make it all possible. Like, they gave the plants a personality. Sunshroom hates sun. He hates it so much that when he builds it up in his system, he just spits it out as fast as he can. He just won't abide it. To him, sun is crass. Like... I love the, like, despite Gravebuster's fearsome appearance, he wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off-time hours volunteering at a local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says. All the plants are more based than him. I only recently became aware of the existence of zombies, says Puffshroom. Like many fungi, I just assumed they were fairy tales or movie monsters. This whole experience has been a huge eye-opener for me. I want to explode, says Cherry number 1. No, let's detonate instead, says his brother, Cherry number 2. After intense consultation, they agree to explodinate. Some folks say Potato Mine is lazy, that he leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mine says nothing. He's too busy thinking about his investment strategy. Folks often tell Snowpea how cool he is, or exhort him to chill out. They tell him to stay frosty. Snowpea just rolls his eyes. He's heard them all. There will be more throughout. I don't know how to go back without like fully going back. But here's some View Zombies. They also get the same kind of remarks and stuff like that. But you get to see like each one, what their attributes are. Obviously, this should not tell us. The original did not tell you what it was. It showed you an image, but it didn't let you know what they did until after you got to experience them. So here's a little sneak peek. He's very fast, very tough, and he's weak to Magnet Shroom, which we do not have yet. So, Football Zombie gives 110% whenever he's on the field. He's a team player who delivers both offensively and defensively. He has no idea what a football is. So, we'll go ahead and get our buddies in here. Oh, let me I'll just redo this because I almost fucked up immediately in my own order of things. Might as well just pick those guys up. I don't feel like picking them all just to fix that one. Working strategy. Get your sun shrooms in order.
The zombies are coming.
Speed it up a little bit. I'm glad that they've put in some, like, changes of life and stuff like that, quality changes of life, to the game, because, like, the speed up button, yeah, some of the levels are just incredibly long, and there are some missions where, like, obviously, if you set down your controller and you basically won for the match, you shouldn't have to sit here through the entire thing. Try to get a grave buster to get rid of one of these graves. Show off this. So, Hypno Shroom is upon contact plant that once it is touched by a zombie, it just immediately takes them and makes them friendly, as the name suggests. Good for those really tough zombies you're just not ready to fight yet. Great for front lines too. You never really want to set them too far back. Set them up front. Final wave. Ah, almost got the achievement. I know what it is. Ah, here's another shroom. Okay, my brain will not let me go until I do it. Alright, there we go. Scaredy Shroom. Now this one's a unique premise. So long range puff shroom. However, when enemies get near, he cowers. Obviously. So you really want to keep zombies away from this little guy. As you notice, my strategy is going to be mostly shroomies. Yeah. So honestly, for these guys, put them in the way back. Because I believe if it's within 2 tiles, they freak out. So it's best you just kind of avoid putting them anywhere to front lines.
Brains.
I hope everyone can tell how much, like, this game fucking means to me, because I've spent way too much time in these games. This was one of these games where, like, when I had nothing, you know, going on, or nothing I wanted to be doing otherwise, I'd be playing this. Just a fun game. When we do get to it, there are certain modes that I love playing. One is just perfect. No matter if it's the remaster so far or what. Obviously, there's no game-breaking bugs that I'm seeing. You know. The mobile version of 1 just sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Not even trying to pull the wool over your eyes or nothing. 1 sucks on the phone because EA got a hold of it and they cash grabbed it like high lawnmowers, which I found really gross. And I'm glad that PopCap was in creative control for this. Xbox, yeah, definitely. I would play it on Xbox if you're going to do that. I mean, there might be a version where you don't pay for the lawnmowers, but from what I heard, the mobile version of this game, the mobile version of the original Plants vs. Zombies sucked. I haven't played it in such a long time. Now that I've got a few backliners starting. I'm going to start clearing out some of these other ones from my lawn too. Nice combo of all the mushrooms works. No zombies should break through the lines at the current moment. I did 6 zombies. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. If you are smart enough, you can, or fast enough, you can destroy the screen. But most of the time, just put down a few spore shrooms and you'll be fine. Whenever you get the money, I would recommend put Hypno Shroom down wherever you think you're going to have the most defense issues. For me, right now, it'll probably be this row right here. I don't want that one zombie getting a hold of it, but... I like that the quality of change for the shovel is that I have to actually make sure that I'm wanting to do that. Ain't nothing touching my defenses. And I don't even think he'll be enough to... Yep, there we go. The ice room, which I forgot you got this early. I'm surprised I forgot that. So this is an actual real, it's a real unique plant. So this plant you do not actually get to keep. Well, you get to keep it here, but it's not a long-lasting plant, I'll say. So with this one, as you'll learn here in a second, so I will be using it. This plant basically just lets you stall a little bit more. Change up a little bit. I want a bit more production first. Now I'm going to change it up so that my production is in the way back, because it was a little weird having them a little bit further forward. As long as you maintain it, you should be golden. I love the nighttime, daytime kind of thing. And you'll see there's plenty more levels to come. It's not just day and night. That's part of it. was hoping to get to more of the minigame stuff, but I wonder when... I don't remember exactly when everything comes out. So I remember there being a certain level where you get access to all that. Caves? What you talking about, Willis? Here's a new zombie, Disco Zombie. Summons in 4 other zombies that attack 3 lanes. This is where being on top of your plants is most crucial. Because he can get zombies in here to make it so that you do not have a good time. Once the head Disco Zombie's dead, well, Disco stays dead. I'll try to get some puff shrooms, some spore shrooms in here soon. Production's a little lacking. That's on me. If I can get enough sun, I can show off the, Here we go. Freezes all zombies on screen for a bit. Caves, you're thinking of the primal caves from 2. But ice shrooms freezes everything on screen for a while. And then this is the more doom and gloom counterpart to it. The Doom Shroom destroys a large area, leaving a crater in its wake. This one's really cool because it actually adds a little extra layer where, yes, you may want to use this plant, but its downside is that for a while you cannot plant wherever you just planted it. So it is a use at your own risk and use on your own caution. Your own caution plant. Grave Buster's still coming with me, and then I'll take the actual 2 the new shrooms I got. I'm gonna wait on planting any skatey shrooms until I see the first zombie. So I want a little bit more sun.
Zombies are coming. Brains.
Hi.
Brains.
Come to join? Come to watch? YouTube's being stinky, so I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, you can. If it is, that's fine.
I don't have my phone with me.
If it's accurate, it's fine. It's kind of a nice, peaceful game. What was that?
The people are here for the rage.
Yeah. If I can get enough sun, I can show this off, because I kind of want to. Kind of letting the zombies go a little bit, but they're taking forever. Come on. There we go. Doom. Oh, it has a range now. Okay. That it didn't used to have. Okay. Good to know. So, it used to just kill everything. Raging at Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, that's wild. I can't do that. Nah, this is a game where even if I sucked at it, I could, you know, I could never rage. But that's a Phil thing. You like the little cute little shrooms?
They are adorable.
fat shroom. But I like that they definitely changed that, because I don't remember the Doom Shroom having range where it needed to stay within a certain range. I remember it just instant clearing anything, so... And maybe it did. Maybe I just only used it when there was large groups and I just never, for years, never went by. But I remember being in, like, boss battles with it and it never becoming a problem, so maybe just all these years I've never even noticed it, 'cause it's never really come up that much. Maybe I did notice it at some point and I just totally forgot about it. It has been quite some time since I played a good old-fashioned Plants vs. Zombies. Now I should start digging out some of these graves. Get them away from my defenses. But as you saw, the crater is growing back, which is weird to say. There we go. Here's a big... Boom. Clear out whole waves. Don't have to mess with them. Leaves me to plant my little shrooms. Which one's your favorite shroom? I'm partial to the big ones. She's so cute. They bob up and down. What was that? These guys? You like those ones? These are the ones I like. The little, like, big guys. The angry? Or these guys, the little silly ones. I don't know why I'm here. Yeah. Well, in their description, they say they hate producing sun, which is the yellow orbs, obviously. But they talk about how they find it crass to do so. So that's probably why they don't want to be here. They do, they all do. They're all funny. They're all cute. I know. Stay dead. Disco's dead. It's been dead a long time. Let it stay dead. Ooh, money. Speed this up. I don't know. Do you want to play with me? There's a multiplayer mode. Oh, is it really? I'll have to check it out. Boom. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I can hear it now. That's not good. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. For some reason, it just started hailing where we live. It's like snow hailing. It's October. It's not good. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brain sound? Sincerely, the zombies. We're up to our first nighttime boss already. Surprising. Keep these ones, they're really valuable. Yeah, it's hailing, it's weird. Get rid of that. Keep that. Alright, fine. I guess it's October. We don't need hail. Might as well. Just save it. Wow, they're just giving me nothing good here. Yeah, it seems like it only has a short range, which I don't remember it having, but it could be. We live in Ohio. It's really weird for Ohio weather, even for October. Wow, they're just really giving me nukes. Like, I might use them when time comes. Hail, though. I don't know. It's just something I've never seen in October. So I'm like kind of weirded out. Good money. There we go. He seemingly does the entire lawn. Get off my lawn, zombies. Yeah. We had tornadoes a while ago that, like, we never have in Ohio. And it just, like, ruined things for a couple of days. It sucked. Bad. Just gonna start nuking things. Come on. Called the Nuke 'em All. And our first new plant. Penny Pincher. Pick up 30 coins in a row on a single level without letting any disappear. Lily Pad lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. Here we go. To our backyard. Looks like zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying for your backyard. To top it off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they'll fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? I always love the myriad of ladders they're using to get into our yard. So, back to daytime, and we're in a whole new area. This plant right here is crucial. Do not forget it. Back to my old strategy. Pea shooters. Repeater. Cherry bomb. Now we'll be able to collect sun from the daytime again. Our first top plant, so you can actually put 2 plants on the same tile. However, it can't be planted on anything that isn't water. This is where I feel like the strategies get a little bit deeper. Because now you can... Honestly, for the first few levels, they're not really too much of a problem in the water. If I remember correctly, but... I don't know about anybody else, but I usually put my these plants first. Prioritize getting the middle ones done first, and then the obvious plants that you can't put on lily pad are going to be stuff like potato mine, where they have to actually be in the ground for the animations to play. Although it'd be interesting to see a potato mine on a lily pad. Now, I believe there is an achievement for beating a pool level in the day without using pea shooters, which I want to try, but I don't know if I'll actually be able to beat. It's called Don't Pee in the Pool. It is 100% possible if we're replays to do so, but I always love the seaweed cover, like the moss, the grass and seaweed covered zombies. Look at this grumpy fellow. We got squash. Instantly squashes one zombie, is what that one does. So I want to see if I can. I don't know if I have the ability to for this level, so I might just keep it the same strategy. I like that you could see like more of the details of the backyard now, like the spilled lemonade for some reason. I want to live in a house like this with a pool that's as long as my yard. I want to know what the hell my character did before this to get that job. What's Phil playing tonight? Or yeah, is he playing something boring? Is he playing something where he'll just bitch the whole time? I'm kind of curious. Ninja Gaiden. Is that any good? I used to play like the older Ninja Gaidens. Is 4 any good? Ooh, present. Minigames unlocked. Play them from the main menu. That's where I was waiting for. It looks good. I'll have to check it out at some point. I haven't played a Ninja Gaiden since maybe 1 or 2. I love that whenever you collect the sun, if you keep moving, it like trails your thing for a while. Trying to do it without frozen peas to make it a little harder, but repeater makes it too much easier. Technically, here at 2, should be golden. Plant coming up that'll make this strategy even more viable. I want to say you get it during the daytime. I believe it is this level actually. I can just basically play on autopilot. Yep. It should be autopilot mode. like how tough that zombie is, so. Bam. Oh no, it was in this level. But we did get a new plant. One that I don't typically use very often, but it's 3-peater. Shoots peas in 3 lanes. So it's kind of like having a pea shooter that shoots 3 times. So it kind of replaces, but it's very high cost. It's an incredible plant, don't get me wrong, but it just costs too much, in my opinion, in this game. But then again, I gotta stop complaining because I use really expensive plants to begin with, so. 75, 200, 325. Actually, I'm gonna go to the menu first. Here we go. So here's where you can play all the mini games and get different things. So like, I'll start with Walnut Bowling. We've already played this. Pretty simple. Wanted to show this off in mini games. Looked like there was a bunch of new ones, so I'll check it out. The Buckethead zombie takes a few hits to pull damage. There's that getting money. Fast enough, you can also get these zombies to move up a little bit. Get rid of the really strong ones that you don't want to deal with. You can also use them to make the pole vaulters jump a little earlier than they intended. With the bush, it is a little harder to kind of figure out where you want to be. Nice roll, man. The more you combo, the more money you'll get. But the harder it is to combo. I think in all my time of playing, I've only gotten like one really good combo. There's combo is like... get like 10 in a row or something like that. I forget what the combo is, but it's... didn't mean to do that, but... guess that worked out. These mini games are a really nice way to farm money as well, which I personally like. zombies from the front. I like how fun the mini games really make it feel. Like they kind of spice up the combat, the gameplay of. Oh well. Plant this here, do the same strategy. Get a walnut. Go. If you can manage a combo. No pressure. There we go. Roll some heads. I got the achievement. You get a high combo. Yeah, it went up a tier in my achievements on PlayStation. Nice. I want to play it perfect, but yeah, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, that actually reached. Another walnut. There we go. As you do more, you can get more out of it. There we go. So close. There we go. Not the zombie I wanted to get hit, but that's fine. Boo! Here. I'll let him hit it. There you go. The lawnmowers, when used, are instant clear of the lane, so no matter what's in it, it will kill it instantly. There at the end, it gave me a diamond, which is worth $1,000 for beating it, and the trophy. So there's tons more, and there's some that I don't recognize, like this one right here. That's new. There's a few that I do. Here's another fun one we haven't experienced yet, which I thought in the main game showed it off, but I could be wrong. So in order to plant or do anything, I've got to roll for it. Phil would love this mode. Let's go gambling. Wow, they're really just not giving me anything. All right. Okay. I didn't mean. Okay. I didn't know how that worked, so accidentally. That's not good. You know, game, I'm gonna have to have more than a defensive plant. There we go. Slow that zombie down. If you get lucky enough, you can get diamonds, which is really cool. I see that you have a gambling problem. Yes, I have joined Phil in the world of gamblers. He would love this mode. I honestly, unironically. He would pretend that he hates it. But in all actuality, I think he would love it. He'd probably play it on his off time. See if you can get a better and better score each time. I used to just spam click. Okay. I can't get that one. Okay. That was weird. It feels a bit weird in this version of it, because obviously this mode was kept in mind with, like, PC, where you could click all over and whatnot. Bruh. Just realized I don't have a plant down there. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. Not bonus sun. I don't need bonus sun. I need a plant. There we go. Here's a bonus. 3 of a kind. Gives you 3 plants. Makes life a little bit easier. Just in time for that lane. Slow some of these zombies down. Get 2 rows going. Good over. Get that. The goal is to get 2,000 sun. Come on. There we go. Let's go gambling. Wow, this is really not good. Sometimes you can just kind of get bad draws, too. Sometimes it's really good draws, sometimes it's really bad. I want to try to at least get one of the diamonds, because that'd be cool to kind of get some money. This is a good mode if you feel lucky. You can get a bunch of money, but it's not a necessary farm. Most of the time you're end up gonna end up not getting any kind of diamonds or any money out of this thing, really. So don't feel bad if you ever go through and just not get a single one. There are some games where I just never get a single good thing. Yeah, money is definitely best for that mode. Especially, I think there's a second one too. There we go. 3 sunflowers, let's go. I shouldn't have to press anymore. There we go. Bam. And that's it. Beating any minigame is pretty easy to get the money and everything. Now here's the third and final one, Zombotany. As you can tell, something is a little cursed. This one's a pretty fun mode to play, in my opinion. This one I feel like you're going to have to be a little bit more defensive than you would normally have to be. Because now, they've got a ranged attack. The important thing is keep your sunflowers guarded. You do not want them breaking down in the middle of this fight. So obviously, as you can tell, the zombies now have plant heads. Now, if there's nothing in the lane, don't worry. You're not going to die if you don't have anything fighting. Them. Of course. This mode is best played if you have multiple defensive plants, but I like to live a life on the edge. Okay, he killed it immediately. Okay. If you are ill prepared, this can be a tough and challenging fight. Which I've got some defenses. Oh, okay. Didn't realize that he could just straight eat through it, shoot through that. Okay. Good to know. Those and farm up a little bit. Now there's a walnut involved. Basically, on this mode, you're going to want to keep up your defenses, keep up with every zombie. You want to find a way to beat them at their own game. Well, your own game that's beating you. Get rid of them. Walnuts are pretty hard to defeat, so don't be worried if you lose a few plants to them. Just goes to show how strong they really are. Close up my defenses there. I find modes like this a lot more interesting too with the mini games because like you don't get like to really see if there's any other zombie plants or anything like that out there yet. If I remember correctly, there are 3 zombotanies, each harder than the last, with the third one, or the final one, whether it's 2 or 3, being the hardest. Personally, I love the walnuts because they're just so they're so sluggish. They take forever to get anywhere. Would it technically be cannibalism? Plant cannibalism? If they eat each other? There. Get rid of them. There we go. Boom. And obviously I cannot do any of these other ones yet, but there are plenty more fun ones to come. This one might be new. This one over here on the third row in first is definitely new. I want to say I know what that is, but there's co-op versus as well. And then obviously if like Mr.Toxic wants to play on hers or whatever, she can make her own profiles, which I always loved. So, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We'll continue our adventure. Yeah. So you need 2 controllers to be able to access the versus mode, but basically 1 player can be zombies and 1 player is the plants. So you decide that whenever you want, which actually might be a fun one. And then here, we didn't get to see this because the adventure just started, but a few different levels that we have yet to play. Fog and roof, which we'll get there. And then actually I can continue my game from earlier, so right as it was. As if nothing ever happened. That's what I like about this game, is if you want to go off and do all the side, bullshit, you you can. It's not gonna stop you. In fact, it encourages you to. And I think that games really need to start doing that a lot more. Letting you just pause what you're doing. Like, obviously, this game has a story, but in the same time, it really doesn't. I want to try to show off the three-peater a little bit, if I can. Looks like I'll be able to here in a second. I think I've got enough sun production to cover it. The guy down below doesn't matter, so we'll eat through that, but that's fine. Bam. Now it's important that you put walnuts in there as well. There's a zombie in this level that I want to show off. Now, the important thing is to know, these lawnmowers, basically useless. They're good for maybe a zombie, and then this level has a unique mechanic of pool, which once the mowers go in, they can't come back out. So, they're gone. The dents. Trying to force me to donate? I can't let them force me. The great thing about the three-peater is you basically can plant more defenses in a line without having to actually plant more defenses. Have 3 lanes of defense is really nice. Sad that they never came out with a chilled three-peater. I think that would go pretty fucking nicely with everything else. They've made other versions and other plants and everything over the years. There we go, we got 3 of them out. If I can save up a little bit more, I can have a 4th. There's 4 of them. There's the new zombie. Scuba zombie. Well, you have to upgrade to the repeater? Yeah, there's another one, yeah. But, there's the Gatling P, which we'll see. Which, technically in this game, isn't even its own thing yet. It gets its own card later, but it's technically an add-on to the repeater, which I found interesting. This game includes like upgrades that the later series just calls them actual plants. Having complete control of the pool is like the best thing. Being able to plant some plants in here and pretty much cover all bases. I know that this gameplay isn't the most interesting for every player, but I like this kind of like plan my strategy around, you know, the various hazards, the various different zombies. First playthrough, you're getting all the plants. seeing how they all interact with the world and the zombies. And then second playthrough and second, like, you know, all the different times playing different things, you get to kind of try out new ones now that you have everything. There's other mechanics too that I'm hoping that it'll unlock during this gameplay. There we go. Ah, that's a Pokemon. Tangle Kelp. Aquatic plant that pulls zombies down underwater. Yeah, I'll ban you guys if you don't like the gameplay bit. Oh, Crazy Dave. Want to buy an extra slot? I have 5,000 bucks. Do I need another slot? Really? I mean, I suppose I do, but 5 grand? Nah. I don't need it yet. $25 cost. Sunflower, 3-peater. Definitely doing that. There's a lot of stuff in here that's gonna fucking make this not as fun. Oh. So what I would recommend is if you're gonna go this strat, always keep frozen pea in your inventory. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna do 3-peater for this one. I was thinking about it, but I didn't buy the slot. I always buy it the second I get it, but decided not to. Not this time.
The zombies are coming.
I don't remember if it's first playthrough or what, but there's something I want to show off. I think it's during the pool levels. A lot of the time it's just kind of setting up the early defenses. Make sure you're stalling as much as you can. Or you can use cheaper strats. I use a bit more pricier, but a few more. Should be enough time to charge that up. If I can get a repeater, that'd be nice. Enough. I always forget how long it takes for Potato Mine to charge up. I wonder if it... Alright, cool. Timed it perfectly. Stuck in between another walnut. A lot of it is just micromanaging of like space, obviously slots. If I bought the 8th slot, I could have brought in another like plant, but I live dangerously. So the Tangle Kelp is essentially your one-shot kill plant for this world. Can only be planted in water, obviously. This level is pretty slow. So we're going to speed it up a little bit here. And even when Scuba Steve over there is under the ground, he cannot avoid single kill. It's always good to keep these ones up and going. Defenses. I think I can pretty much basically auto coast on this. Might get my stuff up a little bit more. Only thing that sucks about Tangle Cup is it takes a little bit longer to recharge than most. Still not the last wave, though. Beautify the lawn a little bit here. I have the money to do so. Bye. It's so satisfying to hear all these features just destroy anything that even begins getting near. Die, zombie. And I can just sit here and just move my cursor back and forth. Aha, there's the thing I was waiting for. What the hell? I got a key. Crazy Dave's car keys. Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop. Hey, found my car key. You know what that means. Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies is open for business. Hey, have a look. See if you can find something you like. Extra seed slot. Pool cleaners. This allows you to actually stop zombies with that. Rake, which is fun. Takes out the first zombie that steps onto it. Lasts for 3 levels. Pretty interesting one. And then one of our first upgrades here. This is the reason why I didn't buy anything. Gatling Pea and Twin Sunflower. Basically, the Twin Sunflower allows me to basically just rely on 1 row instead of 2, if I wanted to. And Gatling Pea upgrades that repeater into something even stronger. So this is why it kind of pushes you towards that. But I only need 1 extra slot, so... And honestly, I don't mind doing 2 rows, so I'll do that. And might as well get that. I'll get the extra slot too. Funny thing about zombie process, sometimes makes them come out real little and real mean. Defend your shins. Oh, look at that. They are pissy. Every 5th level will have a conveyor belt or some form of like comedy minigame. I recommend you keep all the bombs until you absolutely need to use them. I love how like what do you mean they come out all tiny? What process do they go under other than being bitten by another zombie? Best bet is to just get rid of those immediately. I love the you know, the fun stuff about this game where not every level has to be this drab, boring, you know, oh, place this, you win, you know, place this strategy, you win every time. They keep you on your toes. You can actually hit Scuba Steve zombies, even if they're in the water. So no need to worry, no need to panic. Do that. Got an achievement, Explodinator. Kill 10 blows 10 zombies in one single cherry bomb. One of the easiest levels to do it in is this one. After you do it the first time, it will give you coins for it. It's really nice. As you can see, they didn't give me many features, so they're wanting you to use the cherry bombs, which is a fun little thing. Jalapeno destroys an entire lane of zombies. Really important, actually, that we bring that along. So, makes some of my decisions a little bit better. A little harder here. Let me go ahead and do that. Now there's 2 ways you can take out this new zombie, but I don't want to view the almanac because I don't want to spoil it. So I'm definitely taking those 2. Take you, and then last slots have to be I want to show off our new toy here. It's a miracle how fast I've gotten back into playing this game. Like it's almost as though it never left my brain, and I quite love that. I love that a game that is timeless, that any point you can pick back up after playing it for so long, you know, and still feel like you never left it in the first place. Plus, I love the new graphics. So far, I haven't seen any issues, so they might have patched it before it even released, but the thing is, like, a lot of the complaints I heard were from people that were playing it way early than it should be, all because they messed around with the exe file on the Steam edition, which is really not cool. In my opinion, I don't care who you are, regardless of them using AI or not, you shouldn't be doing shit like that. It wasn't meant to be played early. If it was, they would have told us about it. And I hate, you know, normally I don't want to pre-order a game and I just want immediate access to it because obviously I paid for it, but if the game is pre-order, we could wait a little while. I think that's just enough, maybe. But that's my take on it. Everybody can disagree with me. I just think that it's a little shitty if the game's not ready and it's just like a model. Because you never know. Some games, they do have like a day one like update patch that kind of just gets it ready for, you know, the bulk of users going onto it. Stuff like that. And it's like... So I'm going to show off Jalapeno a little early. Destroys an entire lane in a fire explosion. And then also, I want to show off this guy now. Gatling Pea shoots 4 peas at once. You will never need a better defense. That thing by your side. Now it takes incredibly long to recharge. I will ban you. I will. You disagree? That's on you. That's your fault for disagreeing. I can't change your mind. Bleh. But yeah, it takes forever to recharge, but it's really fun when you get one in the back. Let's see where one is going to be. It's oddly quiet. It's a good thing I brought this too, because the Zamboni has arrived. Just kill it before it even has a chance to get to me. If it does make contact with any plant, it will instantly crush it. It's always good to remember that. So don't keep anything important up front, especially if it's close. They are incredibly tough and hard to fight, but with Gatling Peas and jalapenos and anything insta-kill, oh, it's a piece of cake. I believe there's a plant coming up that they're going to give us. I believe this level or next. That will help us combat it, but honestly, not that big of a deal. Not gonna lie. A lot of the time people think they're a massive pain, but not me. As long as you got your Gatling Peas, repeaters, and an upcoming plant, nothing will beat you. Pool's probably my favorite one to do what's called endless on. Hopefully I'll be able to show that off. I will be doing more than one stream of this, because obviously, you know, I've been waiting for this game. I'm gonna play it a lot. Let's see if I can get another Gatling out here in a second. Oh, final wave. I don't want to show off what happens if the Zamboni doesn't get to it. It's not going to show it off because they didn't get too far. Well, normally... Spike rock. Spike weed, sorry. Pops tires and hurts zombies that step on it. Basically, that's going to be your another instant kill for this specific enemy, plus any other zombies that step onto it will take damage over time. Which is a really good stall unit, matched with the walnut. Go ahead and do that. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Gatling Pea. Actually, let me... do this here. No. Damn. I'm fucking up. And then later game, I kind of set it up so that it's like all my defenses in a row. I'll use the spikeweed a little bit, and I don't really care for jalapenos too much, so this is where you'll start seeing that a lot of people's strategies start changing because of the fact that a lot more unique enemy typing are going to show up. For me, I try to keep a steady stream of the same abilities, same like build, essentially, but with changes. And actually, I'll show off Spike Rock a little bit. Allows me to waste a few bit of time. Other zombies gonna spawn there anyway, so it's actually a great spot that I did. Instead of the potato mine that's a one-shot. And you can actually plant multiple in a row, so if you want to keep them stepping on it for multiple things. There we go, there's another one. I know it's not the most interesting game at all times, but I hope that I make it at least a little bit enjoyable for you guys. I know there's other better releases that a lot of people have been looking forward to, and obviously the things said about this game haven't been the most, agreeable, but hey, you know what? I'll take a little upscaling over whatever they're shitting out at Nintendo, so. Oh, I wanted to talk about too, because I was on my break at work, and did you guys see that IGN is glazing Nintendo? Like literally just sucking them off for Legends ZA. They gave it an 8 out of 10, said it was a great game despite the graphical flaws, and like just basically sucked it off for 20 minutes. I'm sorry, bro, but even I can realize that game is not an 8 out of 10. It barely qualifies as like a 6 in a lot of people's minds. It had such promise, and they ruined it. A game about the city, like a beautiful city in the Pokemon universe, and they ruined it. Yeah, I mean, they did give fucking Alpha and Omega Ruby Sapphire, Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire 7.5 out of 10 is a fucking water when it's based on an island. So yeah. I stopped listening to them once they gave fucking, I forget what game it was, but they gave it a really shitty low review. And I was just like, nah, I don't trust you anymore. And it was because the journalist, whoever fucking worked at IGN, didn't know how to fucking do something. I have to remember what it is, and I'll put it in chat, because it was just like 20 minutes of them fucking bitching about how the mechanics weren't explained when they just kept skipping dialogue. Kinda like Phil. He must have written the fucking article. Get one out now. Might as well shove one out. I'm waiting for the Zamboni to arrive. I just wish, like, this day and age, we could be more, like, I don't know, fucking, like, integral when it comes to reviewing this shit, because there's a lot of people that rely on that stuff, because obviously not everybody has the money to spend, $90 fucking on a game nowadays, And it's like, I want to pick and choose quietly. Like, I watched a video where it had 179,000 views of should you pay $20 for Plants vs. Zombies remaster. Bro, it's $20. That's pretty cheap. For games nowadays, that's cheap. It was, I want to say it was $40 back in the day, but I could be wrong. I don't remember how much it was back then, and I don't really want to speak too much on it, because I don't remember. I miss those days, though. I don't want to speak out of my ass, but I remember it being like 30 or 40. I planned it on a repeater. What is he talking about? There we go, Zamboni time. Pop the tire. You don't have to deal with them at all. They don't even get a chance. There we go. $20? I thought it was like 30, something like that, but it's been a long time, so $20 for a game that stayed $20, that's really not asking for much. Now, if it went up to like $60 or something, then I could see the complaint, you know what I mean? But, come on. It's a game that basically has infinite replayability with how you play it. Many different challenges, many different achievements, different mini games that you keep playing over and over. I miss the Zombatar. I don't know if that's still in the game, but if it is, I want it back. Everything's got a Gatling. Torchwood. Here's the great combo maker. Peas that pass through it turn into fireballs. This makes any combo really great. Now, don't ever use it with snow pea though, because they'll just turn into normal peas. But get my stuff here. You know, when PvZ came out, I remember I didn't know a thing about it, and I was, I was, hanging out at home, and my dad showed up, and he handed me a copy of it. He was like, "Hey, this looks like a fun game for us to play," and at the time, he thought that it was a multiplayer game. So when we booted it up, we saw that it wasn't a multiplayer game then. He was like, "Ah, damn, whenever you're done with it, bring it back to me." So that's how I, got into it. He bought it at Walmart. So every time I boot up the copy into my PC, every time now I have to type in that I got it at Walmart. That's how old my copy is. I think that's pretty good. No Zambonis this time, but there is something I don't want to deal with, but we'll get to it. I want to show off how broken this is. Forgot that I put kelp first before flour. That era of like playing games and stuff though, back in like 2009, 2010, 11 and 12. That era of games is kind of like sadly over, but it was fun while it lasted. Because stuff like that, me and my dad used to play a lot of games, together. He'll still bug me every now and then to play Satisfactory-O and stuff like that, and I would love to, but I don't have the time as I used to kind of manage all that stuff. Satisfactory-O is fun and all, but I just don't have time. Plus, I don't fully understand what's going on all in the game, and that's fine. That's on me, though, But I miss when games windows look blocky as hell and were just jank. I want to put this down, but I also don't. I'm gonna wait until the zombie passes. I do believe any pea that passes under the into the torchwood causes double or quadruple damage. I cannot remember. I forget the exact amount, but it's a lot. It's a big difference. I'll let you go and get blown up by that. Put that down. Typically, though, if you're gonna go torchwood route, you're gonna want to keep like other things handy. Like a good rule of thumb is to always keep something defensive in front of it, whether it's a walnut or something. Get this zombie. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, because I don't want to play the entire game all in one night, but I want to at least complete a few more levels. And then I'll actually do that. I want to show that off a little bit. Where are you spawning? Where are you spawning? No, you don't. Bye-bye. Okay, you're gonna die to that, which is fine. See? Come on, kill him. Thank you. That's the scary part about this mission. They're fast eaters too, so once they lose the zombie dolphin, which is a terrifying thought, you want to be careful. Luckily, Gatling Pea makes this a hell of a lot easier. actual assholes. Tall nut. Alright. Let's see here. Oop. Heavy duty wall that can't be vaulted over. Now they're a little bit more costly, but they are a great upgrade to the walnut, the tall nut. Just a funny name. Let me see how much money I have. 2,400. Nah, I don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. But I will buy the pool cleaner actually, and I'll show off the rake. Okay. Go here, go there, go there. There we go. After this level, it'll be another boss level, and then it'll be on to a different area. Which, actually, I'll call it quits there, because I want to show off all that other stuff on another night. It's not a normal night for me, but I wanted to, you know, get those day one views, babe. Nah, I just wanted to play it on the day it came out, because I was really excited for it. Realized I got rid of my mines, which sucks, but whatever. I didn't think this through. Poor planning is a bitch. Can't go blaming the game though for my lack of forethought. Come on, guys. Set out some flour. There's some sun. Getting a little close there. So I can slow him down a little bit. Wow, again? Alright, cool. Nice try. Okay, that zombie's probably gonna get through. Which is fine. My whole infrastructure is messed up. Thing is fucked up now. It's gonna be tough to kind of fix this. Thought I got the pool cleaners, did I not? Huh. Could have sworn I got the pool cleaners, but okay. Oh, I didn't. I just realized I didn't even get the rake either. This is gonna be a tough one. God damn, this is tough. I don't remember this level being this fucking tough, but... Oh. I just realized something. I'm gonna die. Oh. Damn. I totally forgot. Well, wanted to see this anyway. Oh, they took out the brain. That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. They used to have a black screen that would appear with a brain on a plate, but now they got rid of the original screen. That's kind of sad. That's fine. Let's see here. Please, I blame the Cannon brothers. Or what is that? The is that the dudes who tried to I can't remember now. I want to show off the strat, but I'm fucking just like, no, I can't do that. Maybe instead of Gatling P. Much as I love it, I don't have enough sun production for it to be a viable strat right now. I'll do that. Oh, okay. I thought so. I thought it was either them or the guys who tried to copyright slash patent the word React. Fine Bros. I don't know why I thought it was the Fine Bros. Yeah, those two dolphin zombies, like right away, kind of fucked me. The rake is a really good item because if you want to know what lane's gonna have the zombies first, it's really good to have that in mind. Now, let me get a better defense immediately. Now that I'm not shuffling to my feet. No Zambonis this mission, but that's alright. You know, technically for a 100% run, I need to die at least once, so I don't feel so bad about it. Okay, obviously he was not damaged enough during that, but that's fine. I love how every time the thing explodes, it vibrates the controller. That's nice. Makes you feel the weight of the explosion. Come on. Of course, yeah, I placed it a little too late, so it's utterly useless now. Oh, there goes a thing. That's alright. We'll get them next time. Need that respawning. It's really trying to teach me to use the wall of the tall nut, I should say. It's fine, I definitely should. Now I need to keep an eye out for down there. Now that that's a vulnerable spot. Get a little closer, put that down. Shouldn't have to do another one. Nope, you can't vault over it, asshole. Do that. The only thing that sucks about spikeweed is it's another plant that yet needs to be firmly planted on the ground. It can't be planted on lily pads for obvious reasons. Come on. Don't be an asshole. Sped up mode, you gotta really pay attention to every little thing. Should be in a good position here. Some of the sun a little bit. No. We ain't playing that game. Fire is just nice to hear. We should automatically be able to win. Just maintain all the tall nuts. Make sure you are leaving space. And bonus so they can have a chance. Bam. And the final level on daytime. Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. I think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies.
The zombies are coming.
Must be Canadian zombies. They were polite. There's a plant we haven't seen yet, but we'll be able to showcase it here. Squash. I don't want to use it on anything weak or small fry, but instantly takes out no matter what. There's only one zombie in the game that I know of that it cannot one-shot, but we're not there yet, and I don't want to ruin it. I say that as if, you know, spoiling this over a decade old, you know, game is gonna make somebody unsubscribe. Which, I don't know, it might. I'm not gonna test the waters on that one. I need some lily pads, game. Got a diamond from that. Nice. That seems a little overkill for the poor little plants. Now, adding multiple torchwoods does nothing, unfortunately. But I guess you could use them as, like, defense. After you get enough of them. I'll also add, if a Zamboni makes it far enough, any level, like lawn level it touches, it will also become iced. So it can't be planted on. little nighttime pool friend. One plant that I've never seen make a return in any of the games until I want to say they might have just brought it back in 2. Which I believe so. I think they just brought it back in 2, but they've never mentioned it outside of, it's now reoccurrence. I honestly love this little guy. He's really cute. He's just the puff shroom, just a water version. Aquatic plant that shoots short-ranged spores. And now, next time, we get to do it all at night. They used to call me the Fog Man, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Those were the days. Well, someone got a hold of his fog machine. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys had a great night. I'm going to be playing more of this tomorrow. I don't want to take up too much of the game, but I believe after a few levels of this, that's called a stalker, that's funny. I believe after this, I will get more mini games unlocked, so that'll be fun. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy shitting on Phil.